NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And Zubac in at the front.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Now I can see any let up. I think he's going to put his foot on that gas pedal.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
Yeah, APB set out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Dunn. And James shot. And here's Harden for three. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's Harden. He can beat
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket number three. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Nice answer back there. Love to see competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Take it away.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk about it. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Holmgren with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made it quick.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
With a high percentage.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down. When he gets room like that, you got to look out.
It looked like a break for a second, like he might rip Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. They're trailing by 4. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. And it's off. That's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's his first foul of the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Harden driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 7.
But once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Harden's shot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from way outside. Powell pulls it in. Clippers leading by 4. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the Clippers pick up 2. Buries it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Williams. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Wow, Claude doing what he does best, using that length on the defensive end.
Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Powell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Caruso against Harden. Wiggins from outside drills the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
That'll be a 5-second call. And Los Angeles with some changes. Amir Coffey's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdanovich comes in for Powell. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. Now here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Wallace has got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Caruso. And the first shot of the night for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovich. Obviously, that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
The Clippers in the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Luke Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game going in the right direction. And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And Brett, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Talent level is on display. A lot of the kids out there watching what's going on.
The game से पता लगता है दूसरे को नहीं पता लगता ऐसा देखते ही है इधर से खेलते गए देखते गए मैं तो खेलता
Trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Oklahoma City making a change.
Six
changes of the lead here. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. And that's a strength of the team.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in with Amir Crawford. Done outside. Jones for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's fouled, watch out.
Jones, the pass to Zubac. That one dropped for a second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounce as Los Angeles gains possession. And here in the second quarter of action with the 2.5 minutes played so far. Dunn kicks to Zubac. Pass to Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers also changing it up. Amir Coffey comes in for Ivica Zubac. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. That one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jones, the pass to Harden.
Nice
Passing here by Los Angeles. And they take the lead. Coffey's got himself on the board with 3 there. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Joe. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle, some urgency from him there. Sure. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And done with the slam.
Well, Harden hits sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
58 seconds left now in the second. Here he goes. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, reaching their 50th win in the last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Look loose. Bounce pass Joe. Latrey. Rebound by the Clippers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn, wide open, he fires. By 4. Here's Hartenstein. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Coffee passes to Dunn. A 3 from Leonard. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
In आपके रखे भी छाड़ता ही है नॉर्मल 3 पॉइंटर से छाड़ता है ये मैं एक दिन मैंने बात आपके रखे है ये मेरे पे दूसरी साइड मैं आपके छाड़ता
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There's no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And your point guard's gotta be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need him.
And you see how much air he had under him. Wow.
From deep Harden. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He led to the line for 3 free throws.
They're so good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
It's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years, and that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And good. Nothing was that time as it falls. Clippers leading by 6. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Wallace has checked in from Oklahoma City. And with it, Dort covering. Fires away from outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Williams, and he finishes nicely on the wing. 6 points here for Jalen Williams.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Williams finds Hartenstein. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harden's shot is good.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Williams. Puts up a three, and it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. Second team foul. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now Powell. Harden outside, fires from deep, and Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones on the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. You can shift him anywhere. There's no one who can't guard. Kevin?
Cracks in the tray. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money. A really good rebound and traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Dunn. And another three for the Clippers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Powell gets to Dunn. And another three for the Clippers.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Alex Caruso is checked in for Chet Holmgren. The Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Williams gets the bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. And there's the defensive 3-second call. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
5 on the clock. Wallace, good.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. An elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Shot is good. The Los Angeles leads cut down to 4 on the bucket from Williams.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ball game.
Leonard against Caruso. Shot from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead. Los Angeles has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the 3-ball is good. Powell's got 5.
And that shot was huge as they tried to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
And the rejection by Zubac. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiggins finds Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Caruso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Outside Williams for the tie. Oh, missed it. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced these wild with his feet. They had no chance.
That's what great passing will do. Right there dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what Bogdanovich awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Lillard. And it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. That's the line of the
Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander answers the corner. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Unable to do so.
Here's Coffey. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
More games as entertaining as this one. No, this is about high-octane game.
Clippers down by 6. There's one for free, and there's Dunn on the assist. Dunn's got 9 points now. With the rebound. A 3-ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is, and also then you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, you couldn't answer back.
Here's Wallace bringing up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 2-0 run by the Clippers.
And the Thunder making a switch here. George checked in. The Clippers with the change here too. Norman Powell checked in for Amir Coffey.
Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that we want in a leader. Fights, energetic, team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Here's Leonard. He puts it in. And it's Leonard with the jam.
There's so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the Thunder finish.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Foul, this is to Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great shooting off the pass. Good set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 3-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It's like we're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, the Dunn. Now here's Powell. Buck 3. That's again coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 6th assist on the night.
Play by Powell, just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Not even look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein is checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. The Clippers also making some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Derek Jones. And it's James Harden in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Powell with the steal. A shot by Harden, wide open. It's good from long range. Harden's got 30.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Deflects the pass. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
These nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. The wing jumper off target. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's an 18-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41. There's 37 seconds left in the game. To the inside. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren with the bounce pass. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. Garbage time. And they got to right at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that
And here's Simmons for three. No good that time. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
you know what?
Yeah.
They did tonight.
Greg Mary, Greg Anthony, and David Olson. This is Kevin Harlan along with our team. Thanking you for tuning in.